if I want people to know me and to establish myself and be associated with the industry, I'm gonna have to start making content. When I first did it, no one in my country was doing it. If you look at my growth for 1 year as a candidate agent, I've done more than majority of them.
So at what point you were like, okay, content could be important as an addition to my marketing mix?
So I started real estate when I fresh out of graduating high school. That was basically 2024 January. Now, I tried to apply, but I failed because everyone rejected me. So then I tried again back in June and I landed my first internship. So yeah, I worked for about 5 months with a different company. I'm currently at EXP. I started
Yeah.
EXP last year, January. So I've been in EXP for just over a year. But when I first got into real estate, I knew immediately I needed to go
Yeah.
into content. It wasn't even a question because I saw real estate through other
Yeah.
agents' content. So I kind of had that in my brain that if I want people to know me and to establish myself and be associated with the industry, I'm gonna have to
Yeah.
start making content. But the problem was when you get into the industry, it's like no one knows you. You have no listings. You have nothing
Yeah.
to start off with. I think that was like a shock to my system because you don't have a listing to form content for. You have to go get it, but like you can't get it if you don't have anyone knowing your name, and it was just like this whole thing. So it was last year January when I took it
Yeah.
upon myself that I need to start putting my personality out there, and that's when I started becoming more of a
Yeah.
content creator, more than just physically solely
Yeah.
focusing on listings, because I was
Yeah.
basically a blank book. I had nothing. So yeah, that's
Yeah.
when I realized this is important to establish myself as a brand and as a person, which was lovely because EXP allowed me to do that.
But you talked about personality, right? You were like, I was like, hey, should I just make listing videos or should I put my personality out there? What made you decide then, rather than simply just doing listing walkthrough videos, I'm gonna put myself as a content creator, as an influencer out there? How did that shift happen? How did you know that's gonna work better than you just walking into homes and be like, this is 33 Woodcorn Road? I mean, what made you put yourself out there as Princess?
I think it was a risk because when I first did it, no one in my country was doing it. I would see it mainly overseas, like the Americans. I'd see it a lot that side. But I never once saw, for instance, I didn't really see the personality being shown as much. Like I would see like reality TV shows, but we don't have reality TV shows here. So it was like, I was like, I need to be standing out and being different. When I looked around, all the other agents were already posting listings. And when I posted on social media,
Yeah.
that didn't really make people pick me. I was just one of the agents already there. So I was just blending in with everyone. So by automatically posting my personality, it immediately put me to being like the most different one. I think that's why my growth has
Really?
been so
Okay.
big in such a short amount of time, because I don't think South
Yeah.
Africa has caught up onto the influencer thing yet. I'm kind of like in the
Yeah.
first wave. There's a couple of us, but there's not that
Very
many.
true. Very
And no,
true.
yeah, so I feel like because of the fact that I don't want to say like that, but I don't have much competition, it is so easier for me to be recognized as princess or property princess because everyone else is
Yeah.
either too shy to show their personality, or I've had people tell me content doesn't bring deals. You're wasting your time. Why is she vlogging?
Yeah.
This is not going to bring
Yeah.
her listings. But then if you look at my growth for 1 year as a candidate agent, I've done more than majority of them have done in like 5 years. So
Yeah, and not just
yeah.
that, not just that. I when I was in South Africa and I could see like it was a big conference and how you were just shining, and I think it was because a lot of people have seen you already, right? So even with that crowd of, let's say, it was predominantly an EXP conference, and if you've started doing content, it's attracting other eyeballs from other agents as well. And I noticed they were seeing you, and some people were taking pictures with you. I even saw there was a lineup at one point to take your autograph, if you remember that. That was you, right?
Wait, no, no, it wasn't like that. No,
That's okay.
no.
That's a shame because I took one. I remember I was like, okay, this is the girl. She's definitely popular. Remember? Then I took an autograph from you on my Agent and Tube booklet. I'm just kidding. No, but seriously, in all seriousness, I mean, I noticed the power of video, and a lot of times I go to conferences in the U.S. In EXP, there's another agent called Mike Sherrod who's really big in the U.S. with social media. I saw you as like kind of like him, but for the South African market, especially within EXP. So, just another name if you're doing content, please, along with Princess, just look at Mike Sherrod as well. Just he puts out a lot of amazing content on how can you grow with social media and AI.
It's like the Americans. I'd see it a lot that side. But I never once saw, for instance, I didn't really see the personality being shown as much. Like I would see like reality TV shows, but we don't have reality TV shows here.